Today we'll be ranking the top all-stars of the franchise players. We're ranking all 30. This is going to include the 95s, the 97s, all that different stuff. Every single card will be ranked. There's like 18 different free 97 overalls, which is insane. At number 30, we'll go with the NL Central and go with the Pirates guy, of course, David Bednar. He's going to be very last on my list here. Only 3 pitches, not very good. I'm going to keep a lot of these pretty brief, especially the early ones, because there's not too much to touch on these, and we have to go through 30 different cards. Now in the NL West, which I think is one of the weaker divisions, but Joe MANTIPLY here is just not very good. 4 different pitches. He is a relief pitcher, which is kind of good. He'll be one of the top relief pitchers still, but I think there's better options in this program. I do also say there is no bad cards in this program, really. I mean, pretty much all these guys are usable, so like don't get mad in the comments if I don't pick a guy from your team to be a little bit higher on the list, because really all these guys are pretty much usable. AL East, I'm unfortunately gonna have to go with KIRK. His swing is not very good at all. He does have the diamond defense, diamond hitting, which is nice, but he's really weak towards the lefties power-wise. He'll be pretty good though, contact and somewhat power against righties. No secondary position does hurt this card, unfortunately, though. At number 27, I'm going to go with Tony Gonsolin here. Only has a 4-pitch mix. He's got a 4-seamer there, which is nothing too crazy. It's a 94, which isn't great. I do want to say, these cards are going to play a lot better than how they look, though, because of some of the different quirks that these have. These guys have live series player quirks, which is going to make them a hell of a lot better. And from the AL West here at 26, I'm going to go with Paul Blackburn here. He does have a 5-pitch mix, which is nice, but there's nothing that's really that great on this card. There is some stuff. I mean, he's got a really good sinker, it seems like, but just the control and velocity is pretty low on this card, so that's why he's a little bit lower on the list. I'm going to go with Luis here from the Twins here at number 25. He's just not that great, man. I mean, he can play a lot of different positions, but the only thing he can really do is hit contact versus righties. Everything else is not very good. I mean, he's got great defense, which is nice. At number 24, I kind of like this card a bit. It's going to be Gregory SOTO here, closer for the Tigers. He's got a 99 4-seamer, man, with a 95 sinker. I really do like this card. I think he'll play a little bit better. I feel like I just have to use this card in order to put him a little bit higher on my list here, because obviously this program just came out when I'm recording this video. So I think he'll be a lot better if I actually use him. So, I mean, the 4-seamer is going to be great on this card. The sinker should be pretty nice as well. He's got outlier too, which is amazing, and sinker baller, so he should be pretty good. We're definitely in the part, though, where these guys are like very good, and there's no bad cards for sure. So do keep that in mind. But I got Luis Castillo here from the Reds here. Next up on the list here, he's going to be number 23 on the list. He's got a 4-pitch mix, 97 4-seamer, 95 sinker. It's not too bad. I might be doing Cron a little bit dirty here, but let me explain. He's going to be 22 on my list. He only has the gold defense. He's only got 36 speed. That definitely does hurt the card. He should be hitting some bombs, I will say. He'll be a lot better towards righties for sure. I mean, he's just got one more power towards lefties, but a little bit less contact towards lefties. So I'm just not a big fan, though, of him only being a first baseman and then left field, right field. So you kind of have to put him at first base because most people already have like set in stone outfielders. He's only got the gold defense. So not that great of a fan of this card. I mean, the hitting is very good. Don't get me wrong, though. There's going to be a lot of mixed opinions on this, but I have at number 21, Shohei Ohtani. 5-pitch mix is great. He's got a great 4-seamer. He does not have a sinker or anything like that. He does have a curveball, but there's just something that really is super great on this card. I mean, you can have, it's going to be great to end up hitting with Shohei Ohtani, of course, and he'll be very good for that. He's also got 91 speed, which is huge, but I mean, he'll be really good for, hitting, obviously, for a pitcher. But just the pitching ability is not too great to me. I just don't like it as much as I thought I hopefully would. Next up, I'm going with Shane McClanahan here, the best pitcher in the league currently and so far this season. I mean, 97 4-seamer, curveball, circle change, and a slider. He does look pretty solid for the most part, I will say. I kind of like it a little bit here. He's got the 104 hit per 9 and all that. He's got pretty good control. He's got pretty good pitch breaks, so a lot of good stuff about this card. Sticking with the AL East, I'm going to go with Aaron Judge here. He's too tall. He's not going to be good playing online at all. I shouldn't say at all. He's still going to be good online. Just, his height definitely hurts, have that huge strike zone, but the power on this card is going to be amazing. It's just super hard, man, to hit with Aaron Judge cards. These stats would be so much better on a different player. It'd be a lot, I don't know. It just kind of sucks that he's so tall. At number 18, I'm going with Carlos Rodon here from the San Francisco Giants. Not a bad card at all. He's got the 97 4-seam. He's got a slider, 12-6 curve, and a circle change. No sinker, unfortunately, but he does have 105 hit per 9 with 104 stamina, which is not too bad. He does have the 97 right there, pitch break. Same with the NL West, I'm going to go with Manny Machado here. He's going to be great hitting power towards lefties and pretty good hitting contact towards righties. So I do like this card a lot. He can really do anything against any pitcher. It's just he's not going to hit as many home runs towards righties, and he's not going to hit too much contact against lefties. So I think it'll be pretty good across, across the board. I mean, he can also play first base, shortstop, and third base. So I think there's a lot of good things about this card, including the diamond defense. Number 16, I'm going with Juan Soto here. Diamond hitting, diamond defense. Don't freak out because we should be getting, hopefully, a better Juan Soto card tonight for the home run derby. So I do like this card a lot, though. I think he'll be very, very solid. 55 speed, really good power towards righties, really good power towards lefties, as well as 98 contact towards righties. But contact left hurts this card a lot. This card is pretty freaking good. I'm putting him at number 15 on the list. He's a 95 overall closing pitcher for the Orioles, 95 sinker, 98 four-seam fastball, great pitch control, great pitch break for the most part. Quirks are amazing on this card. He's got outlier one, he's got sinker ball, he's got knee buckler, a lot of different stuff on this card that makes this freaking amazing. So 120 hit per 9, gonna be like one of the best closers in the game, 100,000%. I'm going with good old Marty Perez here at number 14. He's got a 5-pitch mix, he's got the sinker, he's got the four-seamer, he's got the cutter. Love to see that. I love the cutter sinker mix, gotta love that. He's got good BB per 9. Not as great stamina or hit per 9. I'd like this card a lot better if he did have some of those things. There's a lot of good stuff about this card, but I think he could have been a lot better. Next up, 13, I got Tim Anderson. Great card. Downside is the power right. The power right on this card is atrocious, but he can play shortstop, second base, and third base, which is huge. He's got 74 speed, which is nice as well. Diamond hitting, diamond defense. There's a lot of good things about this card. Again, the only downside kinda is that power towards righties. At number 12, I'm going with Julio Rodriquez here. He's got the 99 speed with diamond hitting, diamond defense. I really do like this card. I think he's definitely got to be one of the top players from this program, although we could have been a lot better towards righties. I mean, but if you're facing off against a lefty, it's like pretty much game over. And most people are, have lefties right now, pitching with lefties. So yeah, he's going to be absolutely great towards lefties. But he'll be lacking a little bit towards righties, though, I will say. At 11, I'm going with Justin Verlander here, 39 years old. 5-pitch mix, though. He's got the 95 four-seamer and 95 two-seamer as well, along with a slider, 12-6 curve, circle change, all that different stuff right there. He's got really good pitch break, obviously. Control could be a little bit better, but he does have 105 hit per 9, which is great. 102 stamina. He should be pretty solid as starting pitcher. Just cracking the top 10 here, I'm going to go with Andrew Benintendi. He's going to be the best contact hitter from this program, in my opinion, but he's going to really suck when it comes to power. So he could have been a lot higher, but it's just there's not that many great stuff about this card. I mean, he is primary and outfielder. I mean, left field, center field, right field, which definitely does hurt. I definitely do love the contact on this card, along with the speed, though. So I think there's some good things about this card, but a lot of things could have been a lot better. Next up, we're going with Andre GIMENEZ here from the Cleveland Guardians. Great card. Lefties, power, not great, though. So he does have the 92 speed, though, which definitely does help this card out a ton. So great card. Just the only downside is the power towards lefty, but again, he does kind of make up for that in speed. He can also play third base and shortstop, which is huge. Love this card. Next up, I got Wilson Contreras, who can absolutely destroy lefties. Bare minimum, he needs to make your bench if you guys have a good enough team. He's huge. I mean, 112 contact towards righties, 125 power towards lefties. Amazing, amazing, amazing card. Diamond hitting, diamond defense, 65 speed, which is good for a catcher. This is definitely one of my top 5 cards. Or it's not my top 5, but he'll be like one of my top cards for sure. At number 7, I've got Sandy Alcantara here. 5-pitch mix, 98 four-seamer. He's got a great sinker. He's been a beast in real life, man, for sure. 112 stamina, which is pretty accurate, I'd say. Maybe even higher if you were going off the real life. But 111 hit per 9. He's really good. I mean, 95 hit home run per 9 as well. He's got the 99 velocity with 97 pitch break, which is amazing. I almost put him on my top 5, and honestly, maybe I will regret not putting Sandy and GIMENEZ here, or I'm sorry, and Contreras in the top 5. The NL East pack, though, is definitely the best one in the game. I mean, Bryce Harper here is going to be very, very good as well. I'm putting him at number 6 on the list. Only downside is the power left, and maybe I guess you can count speed, 69 speed, but he is an outfielder, which definitely does hurt as well. That's why he's not a little bit higher on the list. But 110 contact right, 100 contact left, and 106 power right is amazing. Gotta love it. If we had a DH in this game, this would be a hell of a lot better. JD Martinez. He's going to be very, very good, except you have to start him in the outfield. So that definitely does hurt a little bit with his 40 speed over there. This card's going to hit friggin' nukes, man. 116 contact right, 125 contact left, 88 power right, and 92 power left. He's amazing. He's a great card. If only we had a DH in the game, man. This would probably be like top 3. If anything, maybe should have been a little bit lower just because we don't have the DH spot. But I don't know. I kind of find it a little bit hard to not put JD Martinez up there. Number 4, I'm going with Paul Goldschmidt here. I really do like this card. I think this might be a little bit debated here, putting him this high, but contact is great on the card. He's got good power as well with 91 power towards righties, 101 power lefty. Only downside is his speed and the defense, but the hitting on this card is pretty much great across the board. Cracking into the top 3 though, I've got Dansby Swanson. Swanson is a freaking monster. Diamond hitting, diamond defense, shortstop, second base, third base. Love to see that. 83 speed. I mean, this card is just gonna friggin' hit nukes, man. I mean, contact is great. Power could be a little bit better towards righties, I guess. Kind of wanted him to be in the 90s at least, but he's going to be friggin' amazing. I love this card. And sticking with the NL East, I'm going to go with Edwin Diaz at number 2 on my list. I was hoping this card would be a little bit better, but I do think he definitely deserves to be like a top spot on this list. He does only have a 3-pitch mix, 2 fastballs, but he does have a 91 slider with a 99 four-seamer that you're going to blow by some guys. 99 pitch break, 99 velocity is amazing. 115 hit per 9, 125 K per 9. I mean, come on, man. 99 control on the slider. He's got 99 pitch break on the slider. I mean, just come on, man. He's going to be absolutely nasty. I love this card. And at number 1 on the list, I'm going to go with Corbin Burnes. This is going to be a card that is 100% going to make my team. 95 cutter, 95 sinker. He's got a curveball, a slider, and a circle change. Cutter, sinker, slider, amazing combo. I kind of wish instead, though, he had a fastball instead of a circle change, but it is what it is, man. I really do like this card a lot. 100 stamina, 107 hit per 9. Pretty good. I mean, across the board, man. 99 velocity, 96 pitch break. But just control on this card is amazing as well. I mean, 97 cutter. He's got the 95 control on the curveball pitch break. It does not get much worse, man. 85 cutter and then 96 on the slider. I really do love this card. I think he will be one of the top pitchers in the game, like pretty much end game. That's going to do it for me, though. I seriously do appreciate you guys watching. If you guys enjoy this video, subscribe right here for more of these videos. And if you guys like this video, guys like the one right up here.